Hey, what's going on, everybody? 757 US Airways back with another 1/400 scale airport update. And this time it is finally Philadelphia. We finally have Philadelphia back. I kind of made it work. Of course, it's on a very miniature scale because it's the best I can really do with it with the space that I have. But yeah, it's finally back. American kind of controls kind of this up through here, so I mean, it's not the greatest amount of gates, but it does the job for right now until maybe later down the road I can get something a little bit bigger. But this terminal is kind of a mix of terminal D and E at Philly. E definitely has more of a presence here because I feel like the airlines over at E, well, of course, do have a larger presence there than the airlines at Terminal D. But kind of an overview. The one airline I'm still kind of struggling with is whenever Sun Country comes back into Philly, because they come back in April. The biggest thing is it's probably this gate right here. It's going to be a floater gate where American might have it. Then when Sun Country's here, they're going to take it, I guess. Because yeah, I guess what I can do is different times because Sun Country and Alaska aren't here at the same time. So this one I could maybe use because I'm pretty sure the Alaska uses D4, I believe. No, D6 at Philly. D4 or D6. And I know Sun Country uses the same gate. I'm 99% certain. But yeah. In a perfect world, I would give Southwest like 5 gates. Frontier, honestly, like 6. Because whenever I'm down at the airport, because, again, I work on the ramp at Philadelphia Airport now. I swear there is sometimes where I see 6 Frontier planes on the ground at once. It's kind of insane. Because I know they have 2 gates on the one side of Terminal E, and they have 3 on the other. But there's other times I see them parking at least 2 at one point over at D as well. So it's kind of insane. JetBlue, they're fine with 1. We overnight 3 sometimes. Most nights is we overnight 3. Because they own gate E4. But we do another flight out at E2. Then we push the one plane over at D1, and then we bring it over to E4. And then Spirit, I would give them 3. But they, in reality, on peak days, they overnight 4. They park 1 over in the D terminal as well. But yeah, they do a lot out of E1, 3, and 5 at Philly. But yeah, sorry, it's kind of a lot of talking so far and not a whole lot of anything else. But we're gonna save the Americans for last since it's of course my favorite airline and all that. So we'll start off over here with the Spirit A320neo, and this one will be going out to Las Vegas. Well, you know what? It came in. It's just gonna go to Las Vegas. This Frontier. I'm sorry, not Frontier. The Spirit A321 just came in from Fort Lauderdale, and then is being currently pushed back out for San Juan. This Southwest 737-800 will be going to Chicago Midway. This Southwest 737-700 in Florida 1 will be going to Tampa. And this Southwest 737-700 will be going to going out to Denver. Here we have a Frontier A320, just the regular 320 CEO engines, and this one will be going to Cancun. Here is a Frontier A320neo. I'm sorry, this one is Griswold the Bear, and then this one is Poppy the Prairie Dog. But this A320neo will be heading out to Orlando. Here's a Frontier A321. We currently don't get the 321 because I know Frontier doesn't have a lot of them in service right now, but we did have it for like a month or so, or for like a couple weeks. But this one will be going to Miami. And that's Courtney the Cougar. And then here is a Frontier A320neo Sunny the Collared Lizard. And this one will be going to Savannah. Next up is a JetBlue A320. And this one will go out to Fort Myers. A United Express CRJ 700. We currently don't get the CRJ 700s, but we'll just have it for now. And this one will be going to Washington Dulles. A United A319. Again, I don't believe we get these either. It's 737 700 and 320 for mainline we get right now with them, but this one will be going, just arrived from Denver, and then we'll head back out to Denver as well. And, you know, we're going to change this Southwest. That's fine. I'm just contemplating myself at this point. Next up is a Delta 717, and we'll be going to Atlanta. A Delta 737-900 just arriving in from Salt Lake City. A United Express E175 just arriving from Chicago O'Hare. A Delta A319, we currently don't get these either. It's pretty much just Delta connection with Delta besides to Atlanta right now and Salt Lake City, but it's the best what we can do, so this one's going to go out to Detroit. Next up is an Alaska 737-900 going to Seattle. And we do get these on a regular basis now, the Airbus A321neos from American, but we only get them to Los Angeles right now, and I believe we'll get them from Phoenix soon too. I'll have to double check that schedule. But yeah, this one's going to be going out to Atlanta. I'm sorry, not Atlanta, Los Angeles. Next up is an American Eagle E175. They normally don't park at these gates. It fit, so why not? But this E175 will be going to Pensacola. This American Eagle ERJ 145. This one is gonna head to Lexington. This American A321 is just arriving from Charlotte, and then once it's done with its turn, we'll be going to Orlando. This, US Airways A321, but we're just using it as the US Airways American US Airways Retro. This one just came in from, let's just say this one came in from San Diego, and then we'll be going to, where do I want this one going? It's going to be heading out to Las Vegas. Sure, why not? Next up is an American 787-8, and this one will be also heading out to Cancun. An American A319 America West Retro, of course, still has US service titles, but this one will be going to, let's just say this one's going to go to St. Martin. We currently don't use the regular A319s with the wing fences. We only send the Sharklet versions there, but it will do for now. Next up is American 737-800, and this one will be going to a flight up to Boston. An American 737-800 will be going to Viewport. An American A321 will be going out to Santo Domingo. A British Airways 787-8 will be going out to London Heathrow. We used to get the A350-1000, but they just switched this up a few days ago or a few weeks ago. It's back to a 787-8, And I believe it's only 3 weekly right now, which of course is very understandable with the current world events going on right now. And then of course, one of Philly's very famous planes, a Qatar A350-900, and they are currently 3 weekly as well right now, operating on the A350. But this one just arrived from Doha, and of course we'll be going out to Doha. And then lastly, we have an American A319. Had a brain fart there. They don't normally use this. I've only seen it once being used there in this version because I always use the Sharklet version. But this one will be going to St. Thomas. So yeah, this is pretty much what Philly's going to be looking like for right now, unless I'd ever decide to get a bigger board. How I would probably work that, I would just slide everything down, give this more American, and then have another terminal that way for these airlines again. So of course that is very long term, in not anytime soon, but I would have a couple things in mind to retrofit stuff. I would definitely convert a lot of these, just kind of erase everything here and make these all wide body gates. Wouldn't even touch this. I would just give American all of this and then again push everything down. But that's long term if I even decide to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap everything up for this one. Again, really glad that I got to do Philadelphia again. I'm really glad I'm able to bring it back. So yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this one, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.